back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a bracelet tutorial on this simple like crossing stripe chevron pattern. I don't know what to call it, but it's cute, I promise. And so for this bracelet you need two colors. I'm going to be doing a light blue and a dark blue. These are both DMC embroidery floss. Here's the color codes if you want the same ones, but any colors work. I need 4 of each color. So I'm going to take my first color. I'm gonna have the string in one of my fingertips, and then I'm gonna pull it out along my arm and then across my body to my other fingertips. So this is called a wingspan length. And then I'm gonna cut it on the other side. And then I'm gonna make another one of the same length. So once you have your first one, you can just line up your other string with that one. So now you should have 2 really long strings. And then we're gonna take the other color and make 2 the same length. Now we're going to take this really long string, you should have 2 of each color, and fold it in half. So now you should have 4 of each color. And then I'm going to go to the side that has the loop on it, and I'm going to tie a knot at the top here. So I'm going to take it and wrap it around my 2 fingers like this, and then bring it back up through the center. And then I like to leave a little bit of room for ties. So I usually do about 4 fingers. So that's what you use to like tie your bracelet on, like these. And then now that I have my string set up, I'm gonna tape this bracelet down and we can get started on the pattern. First thing I'm gonna do is organize my strings. So I'm gonna have my dark, and then I have 2 light colors, and then 2 dark colors, and then 2 light colors, and then 1 dark color, just like that. So I'm going to start with these 2 right here, so you can kind of move the others out of the way. And if you haven't watched my basic knots video, that is a more in-depth tutorial of all the knots that I'll be using in this bracelet. So we're going to do a forward knot. So I'm going to take my leading string, which is the light blue, and I'm going to make a 4 across this way, and then pull the extra through the center here, and then pull that up to the top. And then every knot is done twice, so I'll do that one more time. And then these will have switched places, so now the light blue is on the right and the dark blue is on the left. I'm going to put those to the side, and then I'm going to grab the next light blue and dark blue here. And I'm going to take the light blue on the right side and do a backward knot. So this time I'm going to cross the string this way and then pull it through here and up to the top, and then one more time. And now you should have 2 light blues in the center. I'm going to take those 2 light blues and do a forward knot. So I'll cross over this way. And then time. Now I'm going to go to the far right side, and I'll do a backward knot with the dark blue over the light blue. So I'm going to cross from right to left and then pull it through, and then one more time. I'm going to take the next dark blue in line. I'm going to do another backward knot, and I'm going to go back to the right side and take the light blue and do a backward knot over the dark. Now I'm going to take these 2 strings and move them off to the side, and then I'm going to go back to this light blue and this dark blue, and I'll do a forward knot with the light blue over the dark blue. Then I'm going to do another forward knot with the light blue over the light blue. Now I'm going to come all the way back over to the left side, and I should have a dark blue and a light blue that haven't been used yet. So I'm going to have the dark blue, and I'm going to do a forward knot over the light blue. And then I'm going to take the next one in line, which is the dark blue, and do another forward knot. Then I'm going to take the light blue and do a forward knot onto this one. And then finally, I'll take this dark blue and do a forward knot. All right, and then I'm going to go back to the left side and take this first light blue and do a forward knot over the dark blue. Then I'll take the next light blue in line and do a forward knot. Then I'm going to take the next dark blue and do a forward knot. I'm going to go back to the left side again and take the dark blue and do a forward knot. And then another forward knot onto the other dark blue. And then back to the left side one more time for a forward knot with light blue over dark blue. Like that. I'm going to go back over to the right side. I'm going to leave out these first two and then take the next light blue in line and the dark blue. I'm going to do a backward knot with light blue over dark blue. Then I'll do another backward knot with the light blue over light blue. Then I'll do another backward knot with light blue over dark blue. And then I'll do another one with light blue over light blue. I'm going to go back to the right side again, and I'll start with the dark blue, and I'm going to do a backward knot over the light blue. Then I'll do a backward knot over the dark blue. Another backward knot over the light blue. And then finally a backward knot over the dark blue. Then I'm going to go back to the right side again and start with the light blue and do a backward knot. And then another one over the light blue. And then a third one over the dark blue. I'm going to take out these two to the side, and I'm going to come back to this light blue and dark blue. I'm going to do a forward knot with the light blue over the dark blue. And then I'm going to do a forward knot with the light blue over light blue. Then I'm going to come back to the right side and do a backward knot with dark blue over light blue. And then another backward knot, dark blue over dark blue. And then back to the right side, and I'll take the light blue and do a backward knot over dark blue. I'll leave those two out and then take these two, and I'm going to do a forward knot with light blue over dark blue. and another forward knot over light blue. I'm going to go back to the left side and take the dark blue and I'm going to do forward knot, and then another forward knot, another forward knot, and then fourth and final on dark blue. And I'm going to stop there, go back again to the left side and take the light blue, and I'll be doing 3 forward knots. Back to the left side, I'm going to do 2 forward knots. And then finally, I'll do 1 forward knot with the light blue. Now I'm going to go back to the right side. I'm going to leave out those first 2, and then I'm going to take the light blue and the next dark blue in line, and I'm going to do a backward knot. Then I'm going to go on to the next light blue and do another backward knot. Another one on to dark blue. And then finally, one onto light blue. I'm going to go back to the right side and do 4 backward knots with the dark blue. I'm going to go back to the right side again and take the light blue and do 3 backward knots. If you're starting to notice, you start with 4 and then go down to 3 and then 2 and then 1 and then switch sides. And this bracelet just kind of keeps repeating that pattern all the way down. So if anytime you think that you understand, feel free to just continue on your own bracelet without the tutorial, but I'm just going to keep going. So I'll come back to the right side and do 2 backward knots this time with dark blue. And then finally I'll end with 1 backward knot with light blue. Now that I finished that, I'm going to come back to this side and leave the first 2 out and get the light blue. And I'm going to do a forward knot. And another one. Another one onto dark blue, and then finally the last one onto light blue. I'm going to go back to the left side and do 4 forward knots with dark blue. Go back to the left side, and I'm going to take the light blue and do 3 forward knots. Back to the left side again, and I'll do 2 forward knots. And then finally I'll end with 1 forward knot with the light blue. And then I'm going to come back and take the first 2 out to the side, take the light blue, and I'll do 4 backward knots. And I'll go back to the right side and do 4 backward knots with the dark blue. Three backward knots. I'm going to do 2. And then finally I'll do 1. I'm going to leave these first 2 out and then take the light blue, and I'll do 4 forward knots. Then I'll take the dark blue and do 4 forward knots. Take the light blue and do 3 forward knots. And then I'll take the dark blue and do 2. And then finally, I'll do the last one of light blue. I'm going to stop the tutorial at this point because this bracelet just keeps repeating the same pattern all the way down. I can put a timestamp up for when you would return for this one, so you're just going to come back to this light blue and start doing the right side of this. But it's pretty simple. You just keep repeating the same pattern down the whole bracelet. That's what the back side looks like. And then once you get to the end, just do the same knot we did at the beginning. And then I have a video on different ways you can end your bracelets. So you can do twisted ties or braided or whatever you'd like. But yeah, I hope this tutorial was helpful for you. I'll have it linked in the description if you want to look at the pattern. Follow me on Instagram. If you make this bracelet, tag me in the post. Share this video with anyone you think want to make this bracelet. Subscribe and have a great day.